Hello and welcome. I'm Peg Bolgioni, a longtime member of Rutland South Rotary Club. We're thrilled to be celebrating a very special milestone this year, our 50th anniversary. To honor this occasion, we've put together a special program highlighting the rich history and lasting impact of our club in the community. Joining me today are two of our most active and dedicated members, April Kuhl and Roger Louiselle. They'll be sharing some wonderful stories, personal insights, and reflections on what the Rotary means to them and to all of us. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy this look back at 50 years of service, fellowship, and community spirit. Welcome back to the show. I'm very pleased today to introduce two members of our club, Rutland South Rotary, that are with me today, April Kuhl and Roger Louiselle. Thank you so much for joining me today on this special program. So we've got a lot to cover, so I'm going to jump right in. Rutland South Rotary has been a staple in our community for many, many years, and I want to know what initially drew you to the club, and was there a specific moment or event that kind of sparked your decision to become a member? Once you joined, what kept you engaged and motivated for all this time? So April, you want to start?
Sure. So I started, I would say I'm going into my 20th year with Rutland South. And I think it's pretty common when you ask other Rotarians why they joined. I think they were looking for an outlet for community service, and they didn't quite know where to go for that. I had recently changed my job, and so I was looking for getting to know some new people, and the community service part was very important as well. And so it was just a perfect fit because the club provided that outlet that I was looking for. As far as staying in the club, I think one of the most important things would be to get engaged. I think, getting involved, coming to meetings, doing the community service events that we do, and just maybe volunteering for a committee in the group, and just staying really active and not just saying I'm a Rotarian, but being active in the group is what's going to keep you there. In addition to that, they've become my second family. I mean, some of my best friendships have been formed through Rotary.
Well, that's great to hear. And Roger, I know you've been in the club a lot longer, so you probably have more to share.
I actually was in Rotary. I'm from New Hampshire originally. Back in high school, when you were a senior, they chose 2 or 3 seniors to be a junior Rotarian. So I had a little inkling of what the Rotary was about. So I moved here about 52 years ago from New Hampshire, and I was looking, like April, for an outlet to get engaged with the community, do things that are helpful for the community. I always liked the idea of giving back. So I had a friend at that time that I met right after I got here to Rutland, and he was a Rotarian, and said, how would you like to come to Rotary with me just to visit? And I said, sure, I'll come and visit. Well, that visit lasted a year. Every week we used to go to the meeting, and I was still a visitor for a year. That usually doesn't happen that way. And then I ended up joining, and that was 48 years ago. I'm still engaged in it. I consider everybody in our club a friend. It's a great organization.
Yeah, well,
and I am able to give back to the community the way I feel I should.
Well, I think that really does define what Rotary is. I think a lot of people have a perception of what a Rotary Club is, and it's nice that we're digging a little bit deeper into the community service piece, the friendship piece, the community connection piece. I think that's very, very important. I know that every organization has its defining moments and memories that shape its identity. For both of you, what are some of the most memorable experiences you've had with Rutland South Rotary? Roger, I'm going to start with you.
We've done a lot of projects. I think it's the projects that really I like with the Rotary. We built earlier on, we built a playground at the intermediate school, and we did it along with other organizations, but we were kind of instrumental in that, and that was a great thing to do. One of my pet projects that I've liked is we give away dictionaries to 3rd graders. Every 3rd grader in 7 schools. We've been doing it for over 15 years. We've given over 20,000 dictionaries to students. The best part of that is our members go and present the dictionaries to the students. All our members are available to donate these dictionaries. It's one of the most fun things for our members to do is give a kid a book.
I don't disagree with you. That is like one of my favorite activities. I love it. I love to see the expressions on the children's faces, their engagement when they try to look up words. It's hilarious, but it's also very heartwarming. So I totally agree. That's my favorite as well. April, how about you?
So I agree. All the projects have just, all of them have been so rewarding. And we do focus on youth in our community, but the projects that we do aren't just for youth. I mean, we've done building some bridges at Pine Hill Park. We've done an outdoor classroom at Northwest School. We've adopted the creek path where we keep it cleaned up, and now on West Street where the new path has been put in, we have a bench there. We have a bench that is from Rutland South Rotary. In years past, we've even gone to Camp Tecumseh to help them with some building repairs. So a lot of the things that we do really lives up to what the whole motto of Rotary is, or the mission statement, which is service above self.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and so I think that by doing all of these projects, it truly is our way of stating the mission. We're serving the people,
Yep.
and it is so rewarding.
Yeah, it is. Roger, did you have something you wanted to add to that? You look like you're bursting.
Well, you can be engaged in any project you want. That's what I like about Rotary. We listen to every member, and every member can come up with their own ideas, present it to our club, and we'll implement ideas of our members. And people love to do things. That really is the key to our club. We want hands-on projects. We want to do things to help the community. So that's what I really like about the club is it's the fellowship and doing great things for the community.
Yeah. When I joined the Rotary, it was like in the beginning of September. And so at that point, our annual fundraiser was at the end of September. I believe it was the end. So anyways, I jumped right in getting onto that event, and that was the experience that was, I love to do stuff like that. So to me, that was so exciting, and over the years, it really has something that's kept me very engaged.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the fundraiser, because that is our signature event. That is the one big fundraiser that we do annually, and it's quite a feat for us because we have a small membership. So I'd like to hear a little bit of feedback from you about the fundraiser and how it's grown and kind of expanded over the years.
So it is a lot of work, and it's about the week that leads up to the event. Definitely is all hands on deck. Roger and I are the co-chairs, or we're chairs of the raffle, and we've actually got it right down to a well-oiled machine. Like, we know exactly what needs to be done. Everybody in the club, all hands on deck, and they do. They come through, and we all work very well together. Over the years, it has changed. We even, to the point where after COVID, like during COVID, we had virtual raffles. We were raffling off camper. So we continued to raise money even during that challenging time. And then we changed the date, which made a huge difference. We do it at the Spartan Arena, which only certain times of the year we can do it due to events that are there. And so we moved it from beginning of September, I think it was, to the very end of May. And so that was a little challenging, although we're happy with it, and we think that we have a good reception from the community on it. And that fundraiser every year raises an incredible amount of money. And so last year we raised about $38,000 profit to give back to the community.
Yeah. I'm always astounded at the number of people that show up and the fact that we have a membership of what, 25, 30?
Yes.
And that we can put on something of that magnitude. People tell me all the time, they're blown away by what we put forth in terms of effort, sweat equity, you name it.
Yes, actually it's all done by the members.
It is.
We prepare the food,
I know.
we put that together. Everybody in our club has a job to do, whether it's get the chairs, get the tables, set things up, talk to the caterers, get the arena decorated. Everybody joins in. They take that Friday off from work. Some people take the Thursday off from work because there's a lot of things to set up. And I will say this raffle that we've been doing since 1982, when we gave away cars back then, has turned into probably the best community event around here. We have, on average, 1,000 people show up for all you can drink and eat party. It's a party. It's festive. People love to go. They're always calling, when are the tickets coming out? So it's something that people look forward to every year. They're happy to donate to have a good time.
And I do have to say, we have great community partners that help us. I mean, the Spartan Arena allows us to get in there, and then we also have Trio, which does catering. They also do the Meals on Wheels program, so they also work very well with us in giving us great pricing on the food, and it's absolutely delicious. So without those community helpers, it would be as easy as it is now.
Yeah, and the community in general has always stepped up.
Yes.
And we've always been fortunate. We've sold out the tickets, and so that's been a good thing, a real asset for us. So 50 years is no small feat. It's very impressive that a club can have that type of longevity, particularly in this climate that we're in. And so, again, I know you've stated some of it previously, but what have been the key factors behind our club's ability to stay relevant and effective?
I think weekly meetings are really key. We have great speakers every week that come to our meeting and speak to us, which is Thursday mornings at 7:30, and that's a good time because it doesn't really interrupt your business day. It's before your business day starts in most cases. But we really have the speakers to give us an idea of what's happening in our community. We bring in engaging speakers. Did we do a good job doing that? We changed things up a little bit of quite a while ago. So we, instead of a meeting every week, we have an off meeting on one week, which we call a Thirsty Thursday, which is a fellowship time. When we might go to a restaurant in town, we might go to someone's house, but it's a way just to get together and have fun with our membership once a week.
Yeah.
I mean, once a month.
Yeah. April, did you want to add to that?
I do. I would say that we have fun. We're around town. There's 2 clubs in town, and we're noted for the fun club. But honestly, for anything to be sustainable, you have to enjoy what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And we totally are pros at that. We have a great time. But I will also say that I believe that when Rotary changed their organizational structure in 1987 and letting women into the club, or I shouldn't say letting women, but they opened up membership to women. I think it really made a huge difference, because men and women bring different things to the table. And I think that we have a great balance in our club, where, you know, the women do things a little different than men, or, you know, they're, you know, just it works well together. Okay, so I think that had really something to do with the change and how Rotary over the year has become so successful. Yeah,
I know.
I agree with that. I think allowing women in the club was probably one of the best things that Rotary ever did. We do different things now, and we think differently about things that we do, which is great. I love to hear ideas from everybody in the club. Everybody's got different thoughts of how things should be done. I love the idea that we have so many people that have ideas, and we put all those together to come up with something great all the time.
Yeah.
And it's inclusive. I mean, we invite everybody to come and visit
Right,
us.
right.
Like we all even have cards now that we can hand out and telling them to come to a meeting and visit. There's no obligation, but you can see just who we are and what we do. And I think you should all come.
Everybody's invited.
Everybody's
And
invited.
everybody's welcome. And we're a very collegial group.
Yes.
So I know I've had numerous people comment to me, speakers, that have said they feel very welcome and at ease when they come into our organization and speak to our membership. So that's a good thing.
I will add that people that come in as visitors that are Rotarians say ours is the most fun group they've
That's
ever been to.
That's right. That's right. We work hard at that.
We do.
That's
We
right.
really do.
We do. So obviously, Rotary's always been a dynamic organization in and of itself. It's global as well as local. And from how do you see the face of Rotary changing? You touched on it a little bit. I mean, obviously, allowing women to join or changing their organizational structure, I think, has been key. But has there been anything else that you can think of, either of you, that the steps the club has taken to ensure that it stays modern and effective in meeting the needs of the members in its community?
Well, it's changed over the years because most people, even some people now, still think it's a man's club, which it isn't.
It is so not.
No, we're engaging in the community. Our club stays together because we're engaged with the community and the people in it. And if you need to know something about anybody in town, one of our members probably knows it. So you go to a member and ask them. You can find out almost anything you want from a different member in our club. It's such a variety of members that we have from all walks of life. It's a great thing.
Yeah. April, did you want to say something?
I did. So when the pandemic hit, I think that, we suddenly had to adapt to technology that, let's face it, not a lot of us were even familiar with. And so I feel at that time we were so fortunate to have the leadership that we did. We had Caitlin Perry as our acting president, and she, without a beat, removed all barriers that we had in front of us with not being able to meet together and set up virtual meetings. We didn't miss a beat at all. We continued to meet through Zoom meetings. We continued to do distance getting together. And that was challenging. I mean, even for some of the older members, it was really challenging to continue that way.
Yeah.
But we did it. And in addition, over the years, like Roger had mentioned, we changed from a full-on breakfast costing $12 to now just like a continental breakfast that's $5, which helps people who, from the affordability of being a member. But our location also over the years has changed. And I feel like now where we are, which is we're at the Hub, the Co-works, and we're at the Street View, which is a state-of-the-art conference room that is just amazing. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better spot to be able to meet. It's easy access, no stairs. It's just great. And so it portrays a very professional image too for when we have people come. The younger people are very interested in coming when we have a great place to meet. I mean, I know all of that sounds superficial, but it's the truth. It has to be welcoming. It has to be a place they want to come for a meeting to even get started with becoming a member.
Right.
So I think that's great that we have that.
Yeah, we have the technology in that room to present anything. We can get somebody that's off-site presenting to us.
Exactly.
We've had authors from around the United States or different people from around the United States speak to us on the large monitors that are there. They're probably 70-inch monitors. It's really interesting. It brings things to our area that we don't normally see.
No, I agree with you. It's very sophisticated, but very welcoming. space, easy access. I think
Yes.
that's what I like
Yes.
about it too.
Yes,
You can
very.
park right out front. It's early in the morning, so there's no issue with finding a space. And then we start at 7:30 and we adjourn at 8:30, right on the dot. So it's not a huge inconvenience for anybody that wants to come.
We also continue the ability to Zoom in if you're not able to attend
That's
the actual
right.
meetings.
That's
So
right, yeah.
it's plus plus.
Yes, that's right, absolutely. So as the community evolves, I know it's crucial for organizations to attract new energy, new ideas. So what strategies or initiatives do you think would help Rutland South appeal to younger members as well as those from diverse backgrounds? Loaded question.
I think because we're so welcoming and looking for new and fresh ideas, the younger people in the community that come and visit say, boy, this is a nice club. It includes everybody. We like new and fresh ideas. We want our club to be up to date. We want to do new things all the time. We don't want to do the same things like some organizations do all the time. It's always the same. We want to do new things that engages every one of our members. And that's kind of our goal. And we're doing really well at it because people are having fun in our club.
That's right. April?
So I think even some Rotarians sometimes forget what actual Rotary is. And so, like you said, not a lot of people know what it is. But Rotary does have 7 areas of focus. And those are promoting peace, fighting disease, providing clean water and sanitation, saving mothers and children, supporting education, growing local economies, and one that was just recently added with over the last few years was protecting the environment. So when people know that these are our areas of focus, they may gravitate to one of those. I mean, everybody's feeling on what they want to do and how they want to support their community is different. But they may gravitate towards, yes, you know what, I want to help our environment. Okay, and so I want to get involved in that. I want to know what they're doing. Well, we have green up days, you know, the creek path, we have that beautification process. So when people know the different areas of focus, it may, that's how membership can be gained.
Right.
Because they can say, oh yes, I'm totally want to support education. I totally want to help with clean water for everybody across the world, actually. But recently I spoke to one of our newest members who had joined, and I do want to quote something that she said. She said, personally, my defining moments are when the club celebrates a win I have for that week. I own my own business, and I rarely get a chance to celebrate or be celebrated because I am often on my own all day grinding. Those moments where people are excited that I have accomplished something and I get to share it feels really special and keeps me coming.
That is a very beautiful quote.
It is. And sometimes we don't realize that for some people that do self-employed individuals that I think since COVID, many more people work remotely, that this is their time to see people.
I agree. I'm one of those people too. I also work remotely, so it feeds you. It really does. The fellowship, the camaraderie, the humor, and the way we kind of hold each other up. I think that we're a very supportive club, and not just professionally but personally too. We care about one another.
We do.
We follow each other. If somebody is in trouble, we try to help one another. So you're right, we follow that creed every day.
Yes, what I like about our club is when you come to our club, it's 7:30 to 8:30 in the morning. The first half hour is fellowship, and we have what we call bragging rights. So you pay $1 fine and you can say whatever you want. You can tell a joke, you can talk about your family, you can talk about things you're going to do, or crazy things you have done, and that livens up the group. Everybody gets laughing about a lot of things that are said, and it starts out your day of work in a good mood. When I go to work, by the time I leave, I'm in a good mood when I leave the club meeting. It's fun.
That's right.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
we've also given a lot back to the community. I don't want to forget that in terms of our grants. You know, we've supported a lot of projects locally and globally. So I don't want to forget that. That's very important to add to our conversation here.
So one thing that's very interesting about Rotary, it's kind of different from other organizations. They have a foundation. And the foundation might select different projects like Pure Water for the World, and they'll go to a Rotary Club around the world and say, what can we do for you? And they may say, well, we need sanitation or water in this village. So the Rotary Club there says, okay, I'll donate $10,000. And they come over to the United States and get people to donate $10,000. Then our district will match that, and then the Rotary Foundation matches that. So that $10,000 that country or that village might come up with is going to turn into like $40,000 with their $10,000 donation. That amazes me how much money that is given away to these well-needed projects.
You know, and you're, with all the money that we make from our raffle, because that being our one major fundraiser, people that attend the raffle, thank you, because you are supporting what we are trying to do in the community. Every single person that buys a ticket is supporting what we are doing. Because that's how we have the money to give back to the community.
That's right.
So thank you for everybody that comes to our raffle. And it's coming up again next May. So.
That's right. So mark it on your calendars.
Yes.
All right. So I think we're at the end of our show. So I want to thank you both again for coming on and sharing your stories.
You're welcome.
And your thoughts and insights and feelings about the club. And here's to the next 50 years.
Yay.
Thank you so much, Peg. I appreciate you having us down here.
Yes,
All right.
thank
Well, thank you. All right.
Thanks.